Good morning chaps, welcome to another video. Today is Sunday and it's a final review of one product, and it's a product I have thoroughly enjoyed using over the last 8 or 9 days, something like that. Anyway, it's not a soap. If you've read the title of the video, you'll know it's the Merkur Futur razor. Now, I'd avoided, for no particular reason, adjustables until recently. Like I say, for no real reason, and I felt it was time to change that. I wanted one just to try, out of curiosity more than anything, to see if it gave me anything that I didn't already get from any of my other razors, be it the sort of the Gillette Tex or the Merkur 39C or even the Mueller R41. All offer completely different shaves, and I thought to myself, I've got to be able to get the best bits from each razor in one. So I thought, well, let's look at an adjustable, because I like the aggressiveness of the R41, but I love how delicate the tech can be on a day when my face isn't feeling great or I'm feeling tired and I want to just have something mild and safer on my face. So the adjustables absolutely sort of fit the majority of the bill. So it was just a case of which one. I didn't want to go to the potential minefield of a vintage Gillette Fat Boy or a Slim or anything like that. I wanted to go modern and I wanted to go reliable. So I thought to myself, modern adjustables, well, there's a couple of recent additions to the adjustable lineup, that being the Parker variant. I believe there's a Rockwell Model T coming out, but I thought, no, I'm going to go for the daddy of the modern adjustables, the Future, because I'd seen that in 2016 the patent on the design ran out and the Chinese started to clone it like it was going out of fashion. And I thought, well, imitation being the best form of flattery, it means there's something absolutely wonderful about the Future. And looking at it, you can see it's a wonderful looking razor. It's retro modern, I'm going to say. You look at the design and you think, yeah, that's clearly modern in many ways. I'm going to say futuristic modern, because this razor, through research, was released in the mid-80s, 86. And looking at it, you can understand the 80s influence on this. But look at it, it doesn't really look dated today. So that's a plus point. The quality is the reason I went for the Future, because you know it's going to be quality from Merkur. They only do quality gear. So yeah, so I thought to myself, I'm going to get the Future over the Chinese clone, because Merkur put the hard work into this specific design. And for someone to clone it, it's got to be good, as I've just said. So, Shaving Station and Stuart ever so kindly sourced me one in the finish that I was after, which is the satin, this one. Now, it is available in the chrome and gold as well, but I thought I like the satin, because smooth handle, I thought the satin finish is going to offer that little bit more grip than a high gloss chrome or gold. I do like the look of the gold, but it's maybe a little bit too ostentatious for my tastes. So I went for the satin, and it arrived very quickly from Shaving Station. I ordered it on, I forget what the day was now, but it didn't take long. Excuse me just a second, I just need to turn off the old notifications, because Facebook decides to send lots and lots of notifications when people like my things and comment on things, and yeah, it gets a bit annoying. I forgot to turn it off, apologies. So it arrived, I looked at it, I thought that's really well built. It's a heavy razor, and I thought this can only be a good thing. I like the way the heavy handles on other razors tend to mean you subconsciously put less pressure on, because you feel that the weight of the razor is doing it for you. I like the solid nature of the adjustable mechanism. It is great. It allows you to safely adjust and it sits where you want it to. I mean, today we're going to shave, we're going to leave it on a 4. What do I like? I like how easy it is to load. I like the finish, I like the adjustability, I like the range of shaves that it gives you. During the last week or so, like I say, I've been testing it at the lower end of the spectrum because I'm a daily shaver, but today I've got a bit more, got 2 days, so I'm up in the ante. I've not taken it beyond a 3 so far, so this is new territory. We can see there's a fair amount of gap going on there. It's an Astra Superior stainless blade in there, by the way, and it works wonderfully in this razor. Ordinarily, I'll say I'm starting sort of between 2.5 and 3 for the first 2 passes and dialing it back. Probably up by 1, just to go against the grain, and I've had perfect shaves from it every time. It's a great razor. I would recommend it for a beginner. Some people wouldn't, because there's the temptation to fiddle with the settings. But if you're going to spend out and you're going to want to nail DE shaving and get yourself away from cartridges or your current method, then you want a razor, you want to spend on some quality gear that's going to do it for you. If you get yourself a good soap, you know what you're going to like scent-wise. You get yourself a brush. Without going into the ins and outs of brushes, generally a good brush is available at all price points. But a razor, that's your big investment generally. I mean, this £55 is the going rate. You can get them slightly cheaper, you can pay more depending on where you go, but most places I've seen them about £55. And you can encompass the mildest shave up to a very aggressive shave with one expenditure. To get that from other razors, I mean, like I said, I've mentioned a few. The R41, you're talking £30 plus on that. The 39C, you're talking £40 plus on that. The Gillette Tech, you can pay anywhere from about 10 or upwards. So you're talking a lot more money to get a range of shaves that this one razor will give. Great for a beginner in that sense, as long as you can stick to your settings and stick to your guns and get used to it. So, do I recommend it? Yes, I do. Thoroughly recommend this razor to anyone. Wonderful shaver. Wonderful, wonderful shaver. Smooth, efficient, lovely audio feedback. It's a quality razor. So, that's the roundup. We're now going to have a shave. And let's get on with it. So like I say, it's the Future in satin with an Astra Superior stainless blade. We're going to start on 4 and dial it back for the last pass. Soap-wise today, I'm bringing out one of my favourites, my true favourites. It's a wonderful scented soap, and most of you know that I love this soap. Kerry, you do, and it is Citra Royale. A brilliantly punchy, limey, zesty, woody fragrance, and the downside is this pot is almost empty. I have another one ready. Not going to let this one go. So Kerry, this one you are not allowed to discontinue. Not allowed. Okay. If you do, I would like advance warning and 100 pucks. So, brush-wise, it is. It's not the synthetic that you've seen me use the last few weeks. No, it's a Cadman 26mm silver tip knot. It's been soaking, so it's lovely and ready for the shave. Hot toweled already just prior to this, so that's my prep. And we're going to go. We're going to face lather, as you do, to get the best results. I prefer a good face lathering. Not long left in this puck now, sadly. But like I say, I've got another, because I can't be without this one. You see how easily it just lathers, and yeah, fantastic stuff. So much lather from such a little load. Let's go. So I hope you've all had a fantastic week. It's been absolute chaos for me at work, and it's time for some R&R. Building a lather on your face, I always find, perhaps your beard a little bit better than bowl lathering. Just the basic mechanics of rubbing the brush over your face, it stimulates the hair. It works the goodness of the lather into it and your skin. And scent, of course. It's allowed to dance around your face. So, there we have it. We have a lovely little lather built there. Ordinarily, I build it for longer, but I've already hopped out to give myself some advanced prep. There we go. So, let's see what this razor can do. In fact, you know what? It's Sunday. I've got more growth than I normally ever do in one hit. I've properly upped the ante. 6. So, here goes nothing. That's incredible. There's a bit of blade chatter. In fact, it's not so much chatter, it's perhaps a bit more banter. I know that sounds daft, but it's not really chatty, it's just a little bit going on. And it's still smooth, it's still very smooth. Now, the one thing I haven't yet mentioned about Future, there is one thing I tend to maybe dislike. And I think it's a fairly common thought on the razor, if I'm honest. When you look at the head, there's a lot of gap at the side where there is no blade. And once or twice I have dug the corner of the blade into my face, but that's with every razor. There is a learning curve. Hear that feedback. And that's on a 6. I was expecting scary things. And I got lovely smooth pass. So, this is the grip I use. 2 fingers on top, thumb and ring finger either side of the base of the head, and then I adjust. So we're going to go down to a 4 for pass 2. Which is, as best as I can describe it, across the grain. So as you can see, no drama from the first pass, no cuts, the soap's doing its job wonderfully, still got good slickness. Let's go for pass 2. So stacks and stacks and stacks of lather in there from the Phoenix and Bow Citra Royale. Which incidentally, if you haven't tried, chaps, I suggest give it a look. It's a very invigorating fragrance, wakes you up beautifully in the morning, very zesty. And very, very invigorating. So, pass 2 on a 4. On a 4. Let's go. Still smooth. No complaints there at all. I'll revert to the mirror for this side. Whoop, focus is going a bit funky there. Again, no drama, 0. Just a lovely smooth across the grain pass, and it's quick. Now for many, you can get away with that, and I would. But I'm going against the third grain, going against the grain for the third pass. Just get last. In fact, I'm going to apply the lather by hand just to work it in. Then I can feel where it really needs the attention and where I can back off and leave alone. And in fairness, it's very smooth all over. It's just a few little patches. I wouldn't even call this a true pass, this is a clean up. And that lather feels lovely and creamy and slick. It's great. So, for the third and final pass, we're not going to go on a 4 because that's a bit excessive. We'll go back to a 2 for the against the grain pass. Crazy smooth. So this is more of a clean up. than anything. No pressure, just the weight of the razor. Okay, so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. Now we're reaching critical mass. I say this because the memory card's about to run out. Got 4 minutes. What can I say? Great shave. Absolutely great shave. No drama. Smooth as you like. And the stars of the show, or the star should I say, quite clearly this razor. It is now my favourite. It's my go-to. I can do everything that my other razors can do. I imagine the only sort of fallback that this could, or the stumbling block would be if I was trying to get rid of a lot of growth, where an open comb would be king. But I dare say, looking at the design of the head, Merkur could make an open comb future. So, in short chaps, this razor is fantastic. Shaving station, you did wonders yet again. You've given me another item that is now a firm favourite and will remain so. So chaps, thank you very much for watching my roundup of the Merkur Futur. Thoroughly recommended. It's now my favourite DE over everything. Give one a try. It's not the cheapest razor you can buy, but it's probably the best. And on that bombshell, I've been Nick. This has been the Merkur Futur. I'll see you again soon. Bye.